Hey there, signs of Gemini. This is Kim, here to do a reading for your next 3-day outlook. And I apologize. My voice probably sounds stuffy. My allergies have been working overtime, and I wish they would just quit. I wish they would just quit that job. Maybe that's a message for you. Is there a job that you just want to desperately quit? I don't know. Whew. Allergies this year, man. Okay, so opening up to your spirit guides and your angels. I really appreciate you being here, sharing this space with me, sharing this moment. Day 1 is when you're viewing this message. That's how I'm doing it. So we'll do day 1, day 2, day 3, something short and simple and sweet. So we'll pull 2 cards from this beautiful deck, The Journey of the Sacred Bee. Kind of liking this for the spring summer mood. And we'll pull 2 from the 108 oracle and maybe an angel number message for you and an animal spirit message for you. Oh, get these out here. Bottom of the deck is the 2 of disc, which does indicate changes coming into your experience. Harmonious changes, more than likely, being very present in this now moment. You could be juggling a lot at this time. A lot of multitasking happens when you have that 2 of disc too. So let's get some from the 108 deck. Let's see. Okay, so we are ready. On the bottom of this is the scuba diver card, number 4 and Pisces symbol. It says going within, observation, 0 point, self-examination, exploring the unconscious mind. Oh, well, that's deep. That's deep. In the void, a desire to know, self-reflection, disconnecting, deep thoughts, and subliminal. Do you remember the deep thoughts with Jack Handy? Are you old enough to know that? Saturday Night Live skit. I always thought that was really funny. Anyway, okay, and your maybe your animal spirit. Day 1, there's another 4 of Cups and the Lovers. What's going on with that? Okay, so what the plan is here is I will reveal the 3 days, and if that's what you want to get from the reading, you can check out. After that, I probably will clarify to find out a little bit deeper about what's going on with this, because the 4 of Cups is when, for whatever reason, we're feeling like we want to withdraw emotionally inside ourselves from whatever is happening in our current environment, because we're over it. We're over everything. We're over someone talking to us. We're over somebody else's feelings. We may have a job or a relationship that you're kind of feeling like, I'm over it. But then it's paired with the Lovers, and that's kind of why I'm wanting to clarify. Because the Lovers can signify a new relationship coming in, or a new choice or decision point in our life, right? So it actually, these 2 cards here, this 2 of disc and the Lovers, would be like, okay, yeah, there is change and there is a big choice or decision that's coming up for you to make. I feel like with the 4 of Cups, you call it in. You're seeing the contrast of what we don't necessarily want to feel like. Oh. Okay. And then I have the Ostrich Trap. The Ostrich Trap says avoidance, refusing to face reality, fake out. And then within a few weeks, I'm thinking this has to do with a choice or decision, because what they're showing me is these 2 faces on this clock look like the 2 pentacles. which, like, it looks like there's a choice or decision here within a few weeks here with that. There, there can be times when we're so into a routine that we don't want to acknowledge how we really feel. And then by the time that we get around to making a change, or to really making that point of, okay, now I'm really going to choose to change my reality, or change this situation, change this relationship, we look back and we're like, look at all the time that's gone by. And that's kind of what I think is going on with this Ostrich Trap, is what I think. Like, look at all this time that's gone by that I've been in the Four of Cups energy, wanting or knowing that there needs to be some sort of change, but not much action, you know, with the Four of Cups. Not saying that there's been much action. There's just been a withdrawal. Pardon me. Again, like I say, my allergies are ridiculous. So I'm going to take a look. I don't want to focus on what it is that you don't necessarily like, because I think you already have done that. When we clarify, we're going to find out what is the decision, what is the crossroad here that's coming up within a few weeks. I think we need to focus on those positive things. Okay, the Queen of Cups. Nice. And the Seven of Discs. Oh, that's really good energy. This is really, really, really good. This is when you're really investing in yourself. And I love this deck, or any deck that has the Queen of Cups with the cup with the lid on it. Because it's like, she knows that cup has to be, for her, all the way full until she can possibly think of giving any kind of love or too much of herself. You know, there's a focus on your health. There's a focus on being kind to yourself, and the investment is there. And I think that day 2 here is about you maybe taking a look at all of the ways that you have invested in yourself thus far, and having patience, knowing that it is paying off. This can be like a health goal being realized, a glow up slowly being realized, you know, things like that. And this is really being very kind to yourself, especially with patience. In it really feels like a self transformation, like transformative energy to me. Someone to talk to. Okay, someone to talk to. That's not even a song, but it came across as a song to me, because the Queen of Cups also is a person who's very easy to talk to. Gemini, that would be you all anyway, though. I love, love, love the sign of Gemini. I've never met a Gemini that I did not like, but I am a Leo. I am a person of fire. And we seem to get along with that sign really well, because there's a sweetness and a gentleness to the sign of Gemini, where I feel like you all always know what's appropriate, and it seems like you can frequency shift for who you're around, but it's not a persona, or it's not something that's like a mask. It's like you literally can frequency shift in order to like be very loving and accommodating to different people, so you're able to get along with different people really well. At least that's how I perceive the sign of Gemini. It's just people who are really able to they're really able to do that. They're able to get along with various different types of people. I think it's because of that. But I have Person of Fire is your card here. I don't know, maybe you have a significant Person of Fire coming in day 2. This also might be you, though, too, you know, because a lot of these characteristics and traits, I could say, would be applying to your sign, which they all kind of bleed into one another, don't they, at some point in our lives anyway. The trend-setting leader says confident, visionary, catalyst, energetic, entrepreneur, sexy, outgoing, creative, ruthless, courageous, and strong-willed. And the professions on the bottom say teacher, actress, entrepreneur, artist, and PR. And then I have the rings card, which is very interesting at coming out with this person of fire, right? Because the ring says contracts, agreements, bonds, strong connections, unions, partner, counterpart, lovers, telepathy, like-minded people, committed partner, engaged, interconnected, and a soulmate. Very much so feels like it's tied into you doing that focus on the self-love, you know, the focus on yourself too, as to the energy that's pulling that in. Day 3, I have the Princess of Swords, or the Page of Swords, and the Four of Discs, which isn't that cool? That flower looks just like that one, but anyway, it says power on it, because there's a big focus on what you're building with this deck and your power. Could all of these 2s that you have here on the bottom row, 2, 2, 2, that might be a significant angel number, but just in this day 3, you are in alignment for something pretty special. 2, 3, 4. Huh. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if you're not seeing, or you will see, you know, something with the views that's lined up, like 1234 or 234. Okay, so, yeah, you're building, you're getting news here, news about, we'll clarify what that is, because this is some significant news coming in that kind of is going to make you feel a little bit more powerful, and like you are stepping more into your power, able to build. Some people look at this card as being able to save or put back money towards where you're wanting to grow. There is another message here coming in regards to this first day with this, of listening, you know, the Page of Swords, like listening to your body signals, and when it's telling you to, I need to wall off my energy, I need to protect myself. There's a time that we need to wear our spiritual armor, and there's times when we can take it off. And so the Four of Discs would be, it feels like like I'm protecting myself, like I'm shielding myself from something unwanted, or it can be anything from an actual person to shielding yourself off from the fear that we can feel here in the world. So the Pioneer card says boldness, destination or bust, the cutting edge, the long journey, trailblaze, true grit, challenge, navigating an uncharted territory, resourceful, team, got your 6, unflappable courage. And the inventor, also that might be, the inventor might be the Page of Swords, where an interesting idea, and through research, through some sort of thing that you're trying to figure out for yourself about how can I build something, how can I increase my feeling of security, my stability, and my firm foundation. It may actually come to you in a brilliant idea, but perhaps through meditation or spending some time alone with this scuba diver. Okay, so innovation, imagination, creative, gadgets, sorry, technology, inspired ideas, mastermind, and setting trends. Okay, the cheetah. The cheetah is solar force, action, achievement, masculine energy. Passion and purpose are the best fuel for the cheetah's forward momentum. Achieving anything and having boundless energy. All right. That is your animal spirit. So let's see what Spirit has to say about the decision to make, the crossroads. What is this about? about 7 of Cups. It's about having many options to choose from. And out of these options, you have the 3 of Cups on the bottom, which is celebration, the right people coming together, and then you having many options to choose from. You could be like in this 4 of Cups energy, you could be daydreaming a lot about what's possible. And I would say keep dreaming this up, because I think it's manifesting for you. And it's manifesting in the form of many choices and options. So whatever it is, it's going to come to you as there's many things to choose from. What is the patience with? What is the patience in regards to a connection? And I kind of thought that. I was thinking about that. As soon as I said that, I looked down at, when I said, what is patience about? I looked down at the rings thing. So there is an energy here of somebody being a soulmate for you, a significant partner or person on your journey, meant to help give to you and you give to them. It's like soul group, soul family. There can be a remembrance like from a different lifetime with this person. There is patience about calling this needed, about calling this into you. There's something directly related to the more that you are achieving this self-love and taking really good care of yourself with the Queen of Cups energy, the closer you get to this coming to fruition. So Page of Swords, kind of like news or communication. Tell me about the news. Tell me about the news. A path that's going to be, okay, you will be awakened or enlightened to a path that Spirit literally is trying to plan out for you. It's judgment energy, and it involves like a rebirth in a significant area of your life. So I feel like you're going to get communication from Spirit here about the next steps and how it's going to be possible for you on your journey. Also, something about reassuring you through Spirit that you not only already have your Spirit team, but that the right people are going to be lined up for you on this journey. Tell me about the power in the 4 of Discs. For Gemini. And then I'll pull an angel number message, and I'm going to have to wrap up because I don't know if my voice is even going to last for this whole thing. The power is within yourself. Big time message. The Hermit. Within yourself. The power is within meditation too, with the intuitive hits that you're going to get regarding some kind of big idea. And I have the star energy. So you stepping into star power. A great healing occurs when the star card comes out. Something that you have wished for a very long time, or that you have wanted. I mean, it's like the dream come true card. Stars being aligned for you. Lots of healing energy is coming. And so, yeah. Wow. It's like being able to build what you really want to build. So it looks really good here, Gemini. Let's see your angel number message. And guys, if you want a private reading, the information's in the description box below. That's how to get one. I have 1212, which is stay focused on your best possible future and remain optimistic throughout your journey. Your angels are behind the scenes trying to help everything unfold the way it needs to. And it says your dreams are about to become a reality. I am focused. So your dreams are about to become a reality. I think that will be the title here, Gemini. I'm sending you so much love and light. Bye.